And welcome back, picking up where we left off last time in the Long Dark. We're waiting for the time to go. I'm going to spend a little bit of, well, waiting for the night to become day. Spend a little bit of time trying to find some coal. Oh, lantern field I apparently missed the first time through. There's some coal in the chest. Do I want to go through the ice right now? No, I don't. Okay, so I think we're in wait for daytime mode. Don't think there's some charcoal in there, so there's some more charcoal. And then obviously our character's not going to be able to sleep for 10 hours, but we'll sleep as long as we can go. Okay, and then I can get a little bit of a look around the mine, or the mining camp, while we're waiting for day to roll up. Assume those probably need... They're harvestable. I'm going to need some
too much stuff
light
to carry.
to work by. Oh. Nothing interesting there. I think we hit... That was an RF tweak on the camera. Nothing that crate. Okay, I thought it saw something that might have been something. Oh. Previous night, but apparently it was, well, what I saw was probably the plastic container. And the crate. That kind of spoke to me, said I hadn't maybe explored too much of the camp down here, but apparently whether I explored it or not, there isn't anything really down here. Okay, we'll go. Stick the head back in the nice warm cave until daylight comes.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
3 hours to daylight? Looks like 4. Okay, let's stop poking around and just trying to get me to walk in the right direction. There we go. Okay, so this is daylight, supposedly. Too much fog cover, apparently. Go ahead and cook some food, and hopefully the weather improves while we're cooking that food.
Think about it. Food.
Well, apparently that was a blizzard. Based on what it sounds like.
Come on.
Which is definitely putting a damper on
Something's got to go.
mapping. Actually, given the circumstance, it might make sense to actually just eat the ruined dog food. Rather than eating all my porridge, which is a little bit more weight efficient, I think. Oh, my can opener is worn out. So I just opened that one with the knife instead. A little bit, less useful. Please turn the can opener into a bit of scrap metal. Need a little bit more fuel to keep the fire going for that water boiling. Gotta remember when inside fires last for their actually listed time. Anyway, that still sounds like a blizzard, so I might end up just doing the interior explorer here while waiting for the blizzard to go anyway. So we're going to go wading through some cold water, so we're going to take our footwear off.
Freezing.
So the footwear doesn't get wet. In here, as far as renewables, it should just be coal, and, well, I think stones might be renewable too, but
I need to drop something.
generally don't hoard all the stones I come across, so I don't know which ones are renewable or not. Because I have been in here before, so everything that isn't renewable I should have at least picked up the first time through. Grab some more charcoal. And yeah, we're getting close to the back entrance. Well, the exit, I suppose, because there's no way in from the exit. Probably about time I go turn around and go back to where I came from. Because yeah, this just leads out to the exit. I don't think there's any coal past this point. And as much as I'm hoping the blizzard is done, what I want the blizzard to be done for is mapping the other end. I keep poking on a little bit more to see if there's any more stuff. Apparently it just keeps going and going and going, but I know this does have an end, which is why the whistling is getting louder, and that is the exit right there. So, time to turn around. Oh, mystical. Oh, seeing some flipping through the world there. Don't know why the blizzard sounds are particularly bad here.
Freezing water.
It's not like there's a actual exit entrance there for it to be blowing into or out of, but maybe it's trying to imply that there is, even though there isn't.
Soaked.
Okay, let's put our socks back on. It only makes like a 2-degree difference, but 2 degrees is sometimes a useful amount of degrees. So I suspect that I'm going to step out here and we're going to find our walking face first into a blizzard.
Too heavy.
Yeah, that looks like a blizzard. Something's going to let me map in that. Back to passing some time. Sounds like the blizzard might have cleared during that 2-hour nap. Yep, that looks like it's visible wind forces. Still a bit chilly. These are harvestable if I need food items, but I don't need food that badly. suppose I could use Accelerate if I wanted to go real quick with these fire starts, but we don't need to right now.
Come on. Come on.
And then yeah, I suspect that this location isn't going to really reveal much by mapping it, but we'll map there and then we'll go map the cave entrance. First, let's make a little bit of use of this fire. Cooking a rosehip pie. Walking over to where I want to do the last map for the area up here before we start the descent. I suppose there's multiple ways to do the descent as well, right? So I could descend first before descending.
Come on.
Pretty sure that's what needs to be mapped, so if we map that, this should appear on the map, and it does. So there's the gold mine on the map. Got to pull a couple of torches out of this fire, so I'm gonna disassemble a couple before we do that to save a little bit of weight. Because we are contemplating doing some climbing soon. So I do need to be below my 45 kilogram carrying limit. Nope, fog rolled in. We'll see if the fog, or see if the blizzard allows us to get all the fuel out of this fire first.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay, the place I want to go through is on the other side of the icy water, so we are going to go ahead and take the socks and shoes off again. Oh, I'd screwed up and hadn't put the socks back on properly. Okay, that's fine.
Wet feet.
Wet feet that apparently dry instantly the moment you aren't in a source of wet anymore. Unlike your socks and shoes, which stay wet forever. Well, it feels like forever. It doesn't quite forever.
Gotta warm up my feet. Too much stuff to carry.
Where, click, where, click, where, click, and where. Okay. Once again, to continue, I think I do want the blizzard to clear. Because there aren't any really good places to stay warm once we step out if it's a blizzard. I'll say stay warm. There aren't any good places to get warm, is maybe a better way to describe that. Alright, so past there's the exit. Can I get a good place to put the bedroll down? We'll try sleeping out the storm. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we slept out the storm. It sounds like the storm's still out there. Looks like, regardless of whether or not I'm trying to wait out the storm, the sun's going to go down. I'm not going to be able to map the moment I leave either way. So I might as well step out. There are a couple places I can get warm if I need to. It's not super optimal to immediately path to in the middle of the blizzard. So if I come around the corner here, I believe that's the climb back up to where we mapped earlier. down. I believe on this layer there's a small shallow cave we can duck into to warm up.
Never felt so cold in my life.
There's also this snow shelter that, to be fair to use, I probably would have to disassemble and rebuild, because I believe it's ruined, and sometimes they're bugged when they're ruined. Okay, I'm thinking next layer down is the cave. I might have got ahead of myself saying it was this layer. At least with the blizzard up, I know that we're not going to run into the moose. Sometimes this is the place where there is a moose. Do a little bit of sprint here. Sprint to the closest cave. There's a wolf. This is a blizzard. Usually you don't get wolves in a blizzard. Okay, now it's just translated to heavy fog and a stiff wind, but Stone Shelf Cave.
Can't be far behind.
Does look like that wolf is allowed to come up here, so let's get the torch ready to drive it off. Did the wolf immediately re-aggro on me? Be unfortunate if it did. Oh, it's de-aggro now that I got the fire in the way. Let's check and make sure it's gone before I take a nightly nap. Well, I don't see it, so it should be safe to take the sleep.
I need to
Until
find
the weather
some
gets
place to
terrible.
escape this cold.
With our level of equipment on, I should be warm in this cave anything but the coldest of blizzards, so... Like, short, like 2-hour naps, we should be able to sleep the rest of the way through the night. Or, well, until we run out of the ability to sleep. Oh, don't have enough Ptarmigan down to do that repair. Oh, and apparently it is bright enough to map, apparently. He's from the cave. Ah. That explains why. That type of weather. Well, might as well take advantage of it when it's here.
Can't feel my hands.
There's the wolf. I guess
So
it's
cold.
probably too windy
Just want to lay down for a bit.
to, start a campfire. Looks like it's blowing... Well, it might be blowing from that direction, right? Yeah, too windy to put the campfire down. Wouldn't actually be opposed to harvesting that wolf I just killed, but I needed it to be warm enough. So I need enough wind shelter nearby to do it. Okay, so there looks like it's sufficiently non-windy. Let's see if we can get a campfire going so we can get a little bit of mapping. We're sitting at -18, so one piece of coal should get us there. Oh, and apparently, to the degree that I'm able to map from here, I've mapped. Sure, I can definitely see more. Yeah, no, as far as mapping's concerned, that's the best we're getting. Okay. So until the wind changes... Well, until the wind goes away, there isn't much to do here. That way you can take a little bit of a warming up us from cooking some porridge. And cooking some birch bark tea. big change has made me colder. Did the wind direction change? Yeah. It's blowing towards us now, apparently. Let's see, can I get over to the carcass with a torch out? Because if I can, then that means it's not windy enough, or not too windy enough that I can probably actually harvest this thing. Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Knowing the aurora is wearing off. We'll stop glowing.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Taking its side off. Early morning apparently is not quite warm enough for this fire going. Ah, well. If it's a blizzard going, that makes sense. It done did swamp to a blizzard. The guts on there aren't worth fighting for. So the guts will stay there, and if the carcass goes away, then the carcass goes away.
Too cold to think.
So I'm basically sprinting back up to that cave we sort of slept through the last night on. Not miss the turn. I may have missed the turn. Or maybe, I'm not sure. It's easy to get lost in Blizzard. Because that cave should be warm enough in this Blizzard that we can ride out the Blizzard. Until dawn, at least. Maybe try to take turns. Not sure. Hard to tell when we're doing so much sprinting. If I sprinted past the thing or not. I may have gone past the turn. Yeah, I think I went past it. So while this hasn't been the most productive of parts, we did get one mapping location completed, and we know we've got everything up by the gold mine, so we don't just need to go back up to the gold mine again. And we have mostly done most of the caloric fatigue-rich portion of leaving the gold mine. We're just running into the problem of that it's a bit cold. I was expecting this cave to be warm. Apparently this cave is -5 right now. Well, -5 with all my stuff on, which is even worse. Oof. Ah, the temperature even went down more. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna have to start a fire, because otherwise I'm not warm in here. Was not what I was expecting. So we should have wind shelter in here, so I should just be able to take an hour snooze if I have more than an hour in the fire. So I'm gonna head and start by just plopping 3 hours in the fire. And we're gonna sleep for 3 hours, because that fire should stay up and running for 3 hours. Hopefully the blizzard won't. The game making me not allowed to have my hopes and dreams. Yeah, the blizzard stayed up. Honestly, I don't know what we're gonna do until the blizzard goes away. A little bit of sharpening we can do, but that's not gonna consume most of our time. How is clothes working? Mostly stuff we can't repair needs repairs, but looks of it. I suppose what we should do is we should make water, not completely wasted fuel. Pass an hour. Okay, now that the blizzard is gone, this is probably a good place to put the part break in. I'm going to record one more part tonight, so if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short stretch, and then we'll get right back into the last part, where hopefully, well, I will, during this part, find a place where it'll actually save to end the part. Worst case scenario here, if I have to quit out, it'll just rewind us back to when we were in the bedroll. So we're not really losing very much. So catch you all in the next part. Until then, wish you all good luck and a good time. Bye for now.